What up, good people? How are we doing today? It's Monday, and welcome to St. Louis Organics Presents Montez at midday. And I'm your host, Trey Montez. How we doing, good people? Filling it in, filling out, and feeling all right. And how is everyone doing today? Welcome to the show. The weather looks phenomenal outside. I tell you that right now. It looks good outside. Looks good outside. Everyone stay hydrated for sure. Stay hydrated. All righty, all righty, all righty. Did everyone have a great weekend? How was your weekend? Everyone have a good weekend. How was it? Was it okay? Did everything go according to plan in your weekend get together? Did it go okay? Did it go the way you thought it would go? Did you make it there on time? How did the party turn out? Hmm? If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating an anniversary today, happy anniversary to you. If you got engaged over the weekend, congratulations. If you moved in with him or her, there you go. If you became an official couple, not on Facebook, not on social media, but to each other, there you go. You came out to your friends and family. Girl, me and Darnell, we for real. Dog, me and Keisha together. All right, there you go. Congratulations to you. You know, people come out on the social media before they come out to their friends and family, the ones that matter. People, the ones that matter. There you go. High fives in the building. Chest bump. Let's hug it out. Oh, you call it out. Oh, you gotta hug it out sometimes. Oh, yeah. Oh. I don't know if you had a chance to check out on Saturday the college football show, but we put together a nice program on Saturday again. Each and every Saturday during college football, we come at you at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, as well as Roku television, and soon to come on Apple TV. So there you go. Each and every Saturday, my man Ray and I break down all the matchups in college football for sure. And speaking of football, my oh my, you had Saturday. Okay, we got through that mayhem of madness that happened in college football. Fantastic. I know what happened with my Gators. We look good out there. I appreciate what they did. Appreciate the effort. Little bit too late in the mustard on the sandwich, but I'll take it right now. And then the mayhem that happened yesterday. But what about them Lakers? Everybody want to talk about the Lakers when they lose. When they win, they barely want to say anything. You know, whether or not LL Brown was with us or not, whether LL Brown was with us or not. We took it that way. But good win by my Lakers. Maybe the brow is back. He played with his chest out last night. Chest out type thing. It really was chest out type thing. But how did the weekend go for me for sure? I guess all kind of ways it went right there for sure. Yeah, there we go. How we doing, Cut? What up, Phil? What's up? Thanks for tuning in. How you doing, Miss Marilyn? Thank you for tuning in to the show. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it for sure. But let me tell you about the things I like to tell you to get through the day. May help you out. May help you out. Just do these things on a daily basis. I guarantee you it's going to change something. It may not be right away, but if you get a rhythm to it and you understand it, it'd be pretty damn cool. By the way, quite the Veterans Weekend we had, huh? Quite the Veterans Weekend that we had. All right, here we go. To start the day, we're going to let it go. Ignore them. Give it time. Don't compete with anyone. Just compete with yourself. Stay calm. It's on you. And laugh. Huh? Those right there are the 7 things to do on a daily basis. I guarantee you, before you leave the house, if you just remember those 7 things, even kill the rest of the day. I mean, honestly, think when the last time you've been mad? When the last time you were mad? That you were in control of the situation and you were mad. When was that? When was that? Because this here is making me mad right here. That right there is making me mad. That team is making me mad. But see, I'm in control of that. But when the last time you were mad? While you think about that, let me tell you what I observed over the weekend. Some things I want to talk to you about. All right, leading off, I'm proud of what Arkansas tried to do in college football on Saturday. They tried. They put forth the effort as Arkansas took on LSU. But that's not what got me about that game. What got me about that game was this true freshman, Harold Perkins, number 40. This dude, you see collegiate athletes play. They tell you they classification, but all this junior, oh, he's just a sophomore. He's a redshirt freshman. Oh, he's a fifth-year senior. But anytime they say something, several times the word like this, he's a true freshman. He was in high school last year. Did you see that kid, football IQ, in this game? He was just not running around diving on folks. This young man, number 40 for LSU, Harold Perkins. Look here. He's 6'4", I believe, 6'4", 240. Look here. Look here. We have a problem coming to the NFL the right way. This young man, impressive. I watched the Mizzou-Tennessee game. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you and say I'm a Mizzou football fan, but I know a lot of people that have attended Mizzou, have kids at Mizzou, big believers in that program. I know a couple of people even played football there, and basketball, and baseball, and on a wrestling team. And I listened to them. Good buddy of mine on Twitter, big KC fan, Brandon. I value what they say. Tunes, I value that. Counselor, I value what they have to say about Mizzou sports, especially when it comes to the football team. Now I'm trying to see what they're talking about. I'm confused on the offensive direction for Mizzou football. There was too many scenarios and situations. I thought Mizzou had a chance to make a little noise early in that game. The announcer said this. I didn't know this. In the Mizzou-Tennessee game, I heard the announcer say this. There were 6 players chosen in the NFL draft last year from the state of Missouri. None of them were from Mizzou. And the other announcer said, well, that's why you go out and get players like Luther Burden. The very next play, I yelled out, you got to get Luther the ball. Luther scores a touchdown. The announcer laughs. The other guy gets you like, oh, I see what you're trying to say now. Exactly. Did not know that. 6 players were taken in the NFL draft last year from the state of Missouri, but none of them went to Mizzou. See if we can work on that. All right. Notre Dame at Navy. I tell you what, I'm proud of my Navy midshipmen. I'm proud of my Navy midshipmen. Not since the days that Charlie Weiss was at Notre Dame did I see an effort like that my Navy midshipmen put out there. Impressive. We didn't win the game, but in my heart, we won that game. Way to fight, Navy midshipmen. I'm still understanding, how did the leprechaun put on a Navy cover and a jacket and did get jumped? Wouldn't have happened in my time. Wouldn't have happened in my time at all. Different breed now. Different breed. Okay. All right. Bama at Ole Miss. There were 2 plays in the first quarter that are kind of like Area 51. Everybody saw that at UFO. Everybody saw it. But they're not allowed to talk about it. In the very first quarter, Ole Miss is driving. Obvious pass interference was called. Well, missed. Obvious pass interference. The dude just disappeared out the play. Cameraman, the announcers talking about it. None of the referees even said a word to each other. Next play, let's go. The quarterback got his hands in there. The coach at Ole Miss is like this. Everybody in the whole stadium like, nobody's going to talk about that pass interference? Okay, got it. Okay. What about the face mask that happened right in front of the back judge? The camera was on them. They panned the camera twice in the replay in slow motion. And the announcer was laughing. Well, they missed another obvious call on this drive. How is Bama need that much help? Okay. Oregon lost to Washington. Oh, Mr. Nix. Oh, Mr. Nix. What did you say? What did you say 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago? 5 weeks ago? I want to play Georgia again. I want a do-over. You sure about that? You couldn't handle a simple task. November is not for the naysayers. You got to complete the mission in college football on Saturdays in November, or you're no longer part of the discussion. But the teams that won this weekend, way to handle your business, Ugga. I still want to know, why did Clemson storm the field? Why did Clemson storm the field? I still want to know, why did Clemson storm the field? It makes no sense at all. None at all. Not one bit of sense at all on what happened on Clemson storming the field. There's a lot of things that went on Saturday in college football. Those are the few things that I observed that I think were pretty unique. I'm going to keep my eye on this kid, number 40 out of LSU, Harold Perkins. I'm going to keep an eye on him. To be a true freshman, I have a lot of questions. When I see rare breeds like that, especially from the South, yes, I have a question. Where his parents? I got to see these parents. Show me the proof in the pudding. I have questions. But I like what I saw for sure. Speaking of what I saw everybody went and saw over the weekend. I didn't see that many people dress up as in the first Black Panther, so maybe due to the weather, maybe the dressing up part gonna come, or maybe everybody didn't post the pictures right away. But I didn't see the attire as I did the first Black Panther. But what I saw, this was not planned. It just happened. But I happened to catch the 2-hour special on the soundtrack for Wakanda, Black Panther 2. And I tell you right now, if you're into music, it's beautiful. I saw it on, if you have a Sony Smart TV, it's the channels that are embedded in there. It's one of them ABC Lives 24 hours type things. I had it on that channel to cover the news and entertainment up to the mini events. And this was on. And I'm watching this. I'm like, wait a minute. Is this a documentary about the music of the movie Wakanda? And it was. Beautiful, magnificent. I'm talking about to the point, they've been working on the music for this movie for a long time, long time. And they tell you in the movie, in the documentary, they went deep in this movie for the history of African music, to the point they went to the Museum of Music in South Africa. So the South African Music Museum, they went there. They went deep with it. I haven't seen the movie yet, but according to this documentary, the way the music is layered in the movie, there's a reason. And I haven't seen the movie yet, but I've seen this part. So even more intrigued now to see the movie because I've seen this part. And I'm like, wow, fascinating. I'm talking the collaborations, the instruments, why this particular scene, why that song, what that song means to the people from South Africa, whether it's that tribe or that region. It's so much more to this movie than I ever thought it would be. I mean, this shit here is going to be like, for decades to come, people are going to talk about the music and the way it's portrayed in this movie. And I haven't seen the movie yet, but seeing this part, I'm telling you, they're going to win all kind of awards at the Oscar ceremonies. They're going to win all kind of music awards when it comes to makeup, costume, and music. I think hands down they got it already, because they even covered that a little bit about the costumes in there. Why? and the people that design the costumes. I'm telling this thing's so deep. I can talk forever about it. I haven't even seen the movie yet. That's why we call it Motivational Monday, kids. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope the job is going okay for you this morning. Hope them kids shut the hell up because Thanksgiving next week. And after that, I got to get an extra job and get more hours so I can get y'all something for Christmas. Them days are over, aren't they? Bring back layaway. The real layaway. Bring that back. Bring back layaway. I think if you're over a certain age, they should give us layaway because we want to space it out. Just space it out. We still going to buy, but I want to space it out. It make me feel better if I space it out. But when you buy it all at one time, you just look at yourself and say, I'm a damn idiot. Why the hell I buy all that shit? I didn't need that. I'll tell you what else I've been checking out. The older generation. Not get back out there in the college and in the tech world. I'm talking people 55 years of age and older. Hold on. That are parents. Hold on. Of kids 5 years of age. That is a thing. I'm talking the age of 55 years and older, and they're just becoming parents. You 55 years old, you have a 5-year-old kid. I don't know how y'all do it. That has to be, hold on. And they already have kids. That's like me having a kid right now. That's 5 years old. Oh, God. No, I don't know how they do it. I get going back to college, getting back into the work life, getting into the tech world, trying something new, sleep with somebody young. I get all that. But to have a child and you already have kids and you have a kid right now that's 5 years old and you're over the age of 55, oh, man. That's a choice. That definitely is. I've met probably in the past month, I want to say I've met 10 people that are in this category. Each and every one have given me a different answer to being a parent who already have kids, grown kids, but they have a kid now that's 5 years old. Whoa. Each one gave a different answer on how does it feel. What'd your kids say? Is it by your significant other? Was it by a side chick or a side dude? Because it's like 4 of them are women. Yeah. I didn't think we were going to have kids that old either. But hey, as the one lady said, it's my body. My body do what it want to do. Neck rolling the whole thing. But I just found that to be something, considering what was on CBS Sunday Morning yesterday about how ageism is a form of discrimination. When people find out your age, they talk differently to you. They throw jabs at you. But in the work life, it's a little bit more different. Especially if you're in the tech world and you're trying to do your own startup in the tech world and you're an older person, the way the young people minimize you. If you didn't see it, it was a segment yesterday on CBS Sunday Morning about ageism and how that is a form of, I guess, it's a form of bullying. It's all across the board. And it factors into people that have the skill and the mindset to be in that type of world. But a lot of people look at people at the age of 21 to 30 to be in that field. But here you come, 55, 60 years old. You got the same skill set and knowledge they have, but they don't want to take a chance on you because of your age. Interesting. Make it make sense, Dre. I can't. One of my favorite movies is on HBO Max. The older I get, this movie really changes now. It's called Accepted. This movie is phenomenal. It has Justin Long in it. Has what's the boy name? Man, what is his name? Seth Rogen. He's in here. Not Seth Rogen. Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill and Justin Long, and a very young and attractive Blake Lively. And Columbus Short is in it as well from St. Louis. He's in here as well. But that movie is about the idea used to be when you are preparing to leave high school, there are some steps and measures you need to take in order to get ready for college. Some people get excited when they get the acceptance letter. They're going to college, everybody high five, and everybody's excited. My baby going to college. And then the people, that apply to college a little close to home, people used to joke, that ain't a real college. Motherfucker, college is college. Okay? And that worked. But what about the ones who applied and didn't get in anywhere? What about those people? That movie talks to those people. And Lewis Black is in it also, does a phenomenal job. But that movie makes even more sense today. When the last time somebody said to you, what do you want? What do you want to do? Not what you should do, not what time you should get up. You don't need Google Maps to tell you how to get there. But when's the last time somebody really brought those questions to you? It's been a long time. Long time. It was over 20 years when a woman actually said to me, Trey, what do you want to do? Whoa. It exists out there. But this movie, accepted, it makes more sense today than it did when it came out 13 years ago. It makes more sense today than when it came out 13 years ago. And the soundtrack, there's a song in there called Eleanor Rigby. Hands down. Hands down. You didn't have one of those days where you wanted to make a pot of coffee. You got up, damn it, I meant to go get some coffee last night. But you put that song on, you swear you had a cup of coffee. It's one of those things right there. I tell you what, we're going to take a break. We're going to come right back. And we're going to talk about what in the hell happened yesterday in the NFL. Get your bookie on the phone right now and tell them to pay your money today. Pay me my money today. Going to take a short break. Have a word from my sponsor here, Mountain Man Scrub. We did the relaunch last week. So if you go to mountainmanscrub.com and you type in the promo Dre22, you get 25% off right there. All right, Mountain Man Scrub. Be right back, kids. More Montez at midday. Mountain Man Scrub. As smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on. Hello, and we're back, kids, boys and girls, and children of all ages across the land. Hello, counselor. How you doing right there, my man? I still haven't heard the entire trip that the counselor went on, but all I know, he was almost kidnapped, and we were all laughing. And he looked at us with a straight face and said, guys, I was almost kidnapped. What are you talking about? I tell you what, the sense of humor and laughter that I have with these group of people in this amazing neighborhood never does get old. I tell you that for sure. And I always get people, well, how do I listen to your podcast, Dre? How can I listen to your podcast? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave this up here for a few seconds and tell you. There you go. Get your phone out. There you go. There you go. And take you right to it. There you go. There you go. Ease this pain. There you go, Dre. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's Monday, and it's one of those days where you're reflecting more of the details of the weekend in a short amount of time. It's like replaying an episode of Law and Order sometimes. You got to really break down what happened on Friday after the show, what happened Friday night, what happened Saturday morning after the college football show, what happened Saturday afternoon in college football, what happened Saturday night, what happened Sunday morning in the most amazing football weather ever. Oh, ugh. Don't you like going outside in the morning and it's football Sunday? Or Saturday morning, got that right fall weather. You can see your breath. You got that football theme music going on in your head. You're replaying a great play of your collegiate football team or your favorite NFL team or your favorite players. You're doing your power walk in the morning. Oh, it feels good, doesn't it? Oh, man, football is amazing. I can't say it enough. Thank you, Dad, for turning me into a football sports fanatic. But football was something yesterday. And it started off with a bang. Germany, Munich, Germany. That is how you watch football. Did you see the fans? Did you see that stadium? What? What Roger Goodell said, we going back for three more games, total of 4 games? Let's go. Did you see those fans? I didn't see one fight. I saw fans hugging, wearing different jerseys of other teams that are not supposed to like each other. I saw a Raider, a Chief, a Seahawk fan, a Bronco, and an Arizona Cardinal fan all hugging. What is going on? And then they were singing the American songs. Oh, man. They serenaded Tom Brady. I'm sorry. Terrific 12. Mama's that man again. Deservedly so. But I can't let Geno go unnoticed. I'm thinking maybe the first half had to be nerves. They looked so out of it on offense. Nothing was going right. There was no rhythm. There was no eye contact. Not until the defense lost its mind right before halftime. That's when Seattle woke up. It's like Geno went and got hit in the jaw by a teammate at halftime and came back out. Now we got Geno back. It was a little bit too late. But the fans, man, I can't say nothing enough about those fans. I was impressed. I was highly impressed. I didn't know what to expect. Like I had money invested in this on the trip, whether they go over there or not. But as a fan, I didn't know what to expect. I saw a lot of people making statements like this. Is this the right move for the NFL to be doing to play a football game in Munich, Germany at this time? I didn't know there was beef or something going on. I don't know. But the way it was shown on TV and the way it came through to me, that was fan appreciation at its finest right there. I highly enjoyed it. It was beautiful. It was amazing. It was very, very entertaining. I zoomed in and out on a few of the fans that were really, really into it. Not that many fans with good seats were on their cell phone until the end of the game. Then the whole damn stadium got involved. I was told capacity is at 75,000. 75,000. That is that's some people. I see you, counselor, hard at work. My man counselor's tuning in from time to time. Hard at work. But NFL, great job. Great job on the presentation. The commentators, phenomenal job. Way to break the language barrier to us guys. I appreciate the fans that really showed us how much they love American football. Good job, NFL. In a hell of a game. Minnesota at Buffalo. Minnesota at Buffalo. Anything you can say, somebody's going to say it better. What can possibly be said about that game? Josh Allen makes bad decisions. Kirk, my favorite third cousin. Do you trust him to take this team to the Super Bowl? What can't Mr. Jefferson do? And why didn't they punt the ball from the 1 or take the safety? What? Don't say a fucking word about analytics. No. That had all to do with ego. I'm a win this game because they got us on the 99.9 line. We're on the half-inch line of our own end of the end zone. We're going to win this game. We're at home. Man, no. Stop. No. 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 Buffalo had that game. You want to hear this crazy statistic here about Josh Allen? In the last 4 games, he's thrown 4 picks in the red zone. Prior to that, he only threw 2 in 67 games. Somebody trying to circle the wagon, and it's not the Buffalo Bills. That game was intense all the way through. Intense all the way through. Von Miller, man, come on now. That man hungry. But I told you, even before Josh took the decision whether he was going to play or not, game time decision, literally, I picked Minnesota to win this game. I didn't expect Mr. Jefferson to do all that, but damn. Buck 93. Okay. Just Josh Allen makes bad decisions, okay. Kirk Cousins, it's about trust. I don't know if I trust him or if I do trust him. I mean, they're in a territory nobody thought the Purple People Eaters would be at right now. Nobody, not one commentator. I looked through all my sports books on the preseason. Nobody had the Vikings in anything. But my buddy Tyler, that's his team. Perryville, Missouri, that's his team. The Purple People Eaters of America. There are 2 Viking fans that go to friendlies on Sundays that I've seen. Other than that, that's it. The rest of you are what we like to call bandwagon. But nobody saw this team at this record, at this part of the season. Come on. But Kirk, my favorite cousin, way to go. Next up, Detroit at Chicago. Whoa, my God. Oh, my goodness. How does the Chicago Bears have a Monday press conference after a game like that? How do you feel comfortable talking to the local media, local radio, local podcasters, and supporters of the Bears? How do you talk to them after that game? This is no more of that old already written down type. I want to hear it from the chest. Get up, say what's on your mind. You should have won that damn game. What more do you want Justin to do? You want him to hike the ball to himself? He's doing that. You want him to throw the ball to himself? Well, he can possibly do that too. You want him to block for himself? Well, he can do that too. Whole lot of questions about that game. I thought Chicago was going to run away with that game because Justin, he just scored another touchdown. Running. A little support goes a long way, guys. A little support goes a long way. A lot of people don't believe in that support system, but it's real. Give that man some help. Good win for Detroit. Next up, Denver at Tennessee. I take great pride in this. But they don't. The play calling was atrocious. The defense did their job. Mr. Henry, we did what I wanted them to do. Get them early, tackle them high. They were booing Tannehill in the first half. I watched the game. They were booing him in the first half. They were playing that bad, but old Russell Bus Or I'm going to go to Mexico and I'm going to take my playbook with me in Mexico since we got a bye week. Who gives a fuck that you went to Mexico? What did you learn? We saw this happen with Drew Brees. We're watching it happen to Russell Wilson. The talent is gone. It's gone. His half second is like 5 seconds. It's gone. I don't know if are they banging every night? Is Sierra pregnant again? It's gone. And it's okay. You had a good run. You won a Super Bowl. You had a choice to play baseball or football. Not many people have that choice at the professional level. And you went with football. You did your thing. It's time to go. Bye. Just go home, be a good dad, good husband. Do that shit. Go home. Because this football is not for you. There's no way in the hell we lost that game yesterday. Did you see the play calling? I mean, didn't we hire a special person to be the translator for the coach in Russ to understand the play calling? What? Good win, Tennessee. Good win. When you stop Derrick Henry like that, and Tannehill has a game like that, you're supposed to win games like that. With a team like Denver and that defense, 9 fucking punts. Next up, Jacksonville at Kansas City. I thought Jacksonville was going to put forth the effort more in the first half than the second half. Onside kick to start the game. You can't beat Andy Reid with trickery, man. Come on now, Doug. You know better than that. Good win, KC. Good win. Cleveland at Miami. The Cheetah is something else, man. The Cheetah is something else. I didn't see the success that Miami's having right now coming after we saw what happened to Tua. I didn't see this. Miami is scary. Good win. Damn it, I owe Mark a beer. Every time Miami wins, I have to buy Mark a beer. Tall Mark. Next up, we got Houston and the Giants. G-Men. Saquon for what? Biggest thighs on a human being to play football I've ever seen before in my entire life. And Saquon for what, Barkley, is doing his thing with the G-Men. The G-Men can basically Trent Dilfer this shit. You don't have to be that great of a quarterback, meaning putting up these high numbers in yardage. Give me a high completion percentage, minimize the mistakes, and understand field position and time possession. That's it. And that's what the G-Men are doing. The defense is there. It's right there. Oh my. I'm loving watching the G-Men. Next up, we got the Saints at Pittsburgh. I picked Pittsburgh winning this game. Long time ago, somebody in the NFL made a statement like this. You cannot compete in the NFL without a quarterback. Say it one more time. You cannot compete in the NFL without a quarterback. That's where the Saints are at right now. I don't think they believe in Andy Dalton. In the running back quarterback experience with Tyson Hill, you need to focus on one thing. You're doing too much over there, Saints. You're doing too much. On the other hand, Pittsburgh got that D back. They got Watt back. You get that burst energy on the defense, that could motivate the offense. The quarterbacking situation is going to come into his own. That young man is playing right across the street from where he went to where he played there when he was in college. He's very comfortable in Pittsburgh. He just got to get the pace of the game down, Pack, and Pittsburgh's going to be okay. Beginning of the year, I thought Pittsburgh was in for like a 3 or 4 year of what the fuck is going on with Pittsburgh. But understanding what's going on with Pittsburgh offensively, I get it, Mike Tomlin. Good win for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Next up, Indy at Vegas. All the jokes are going to come today. I believe they made a Saturday Night Live skit out of it. The Indianapolis Colts and Jim Irsay. Jim, since we're drinking buddies, why don't you come and coach my team? That's what they were saying. You can't hire your drinking buddy to run your team. You're setting a bad example for all the qualified people out there. Okay. Maybe he wants the right person to come in at the right time. Who wants to get a job in the middle of the season? You want to get your own people in there. You want to be involved in the war room in the draft process. Okay, I get you, Irsay. I get you. Some people in media that Jeff Saturday worked with even threw jabs at him. Okay. So that goes to show you, even in the professional world, they're still hating on you. But Vegas, you should cry, Carr. You should cry. You should cry. You should never apologize for crying in front of the media when it's your damn fault. Yeah. This is all your fault. I would play better if you get that toxic coach out of here and you give me a receiver that I work out with in the offseason who happens to be my best friend. You get him in here, and I guarantee you the Raiders are going to win. Derek, David, come on. Mr. Carr. On paper, and when you wrote that probably sounded real good. Real good. Singing in the shower sounds really good, doesn't it? Oh, my God. An amazing voice in the shower. Go out there and sing that same song with a microphone on the stage. Go. That's what that sounds like to me. This is more than a Carr problem with the Raiders. The Raiders have been going through some things player-wise. The past 4 years is like some soap opera type shit. Some Ripley's Believe It or Not. Some Twilight Zone shit. What's been happening with the Raiders players, I can imagine the things they have not told us what's going on internally with the Raiders. But the way the Raiders have lost the past 2 years, how's that press conference going to go today out there in Raiderville in Vegas? Jeff Saturday. The running game, on point. Minimizing mistakes, on point. Make a great defensive play, on point. The recipe for winning is real simple. Real simple. The recipe for frying chicken is real simple. But some people try to rush the process, add to the process, instead of just following the basics. That is the basics. Good win for Jeff Saturday. Good win for him. Next up, Dallas at Green Bay. Oh, I bet somebody got into a fight today at work that's a Cowboy fan. Too much cologne? Again, Cowboy fans, we've talked about this. There were Cowboy fans at the bar last night. There's way too much cologne. Way too much. Green Bay Packer backers and the Cheeseheads. Are you back? Are you back a little bit? I don't know. I think LaFleur pissed off A.A. Ron last night, but more about Dallas. Who's to blame? Mike McCarthy or Dak? Who's to blame for what happened? 4th and 3. 4th and 3. That's the best play you can come up with. 4th and 3 in the first half, 4th and 3 in the second half, and 4th and 3 in overtime. All three different scenarios. But that's the best 4th and 3 play you can come up with. We saw what Buffalo did with a 4th and 18. We saw what Buffalo did with a 4th and 9. But that's the play that you chose for a 4th and 3 in overtime. Damn what the Joker said in Batman. Where do they get these wonderful toys? What do they get these crazy ass coaches from that come up with this bullshit on when it comes to calling the right play? Don't the players practice during the week in practice is getting prepared for the game? So what are the coaches supposed to be doing? They should be working on the plays for the game plan to get the team ready to play against the team with the offensive scheme they have set up for the game. Exactly. What happened? It looked like it was so much confusion after the play on the sideline. Go back and look at the video. The sideline tells it all. If you don't believe me, look at the Buffalo Bills game and look at the sideline when the ball is in the air and it's coming down in slow motion. And look at the Cowboys sideline after that 4th and 3. Make it make sense, Dre. I can't. But that was a hell of a game. Hell of a game. We still need to find out yesterday. Were a couple calls yesterday. What is a catch? Is the ball supposed to be moving or not? It's not supposed to be moving. There's not a catch. Happened 2 times yesterday. Next up, we got Arizona and the Rams. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I told you this at the beginning of the year. The Rams are done. They paid everybody their money. They got the bag. They don't care about winning no more. It's over with. They pulled off the greatest thing since the movie Kaiser Soze, Usual Suspects. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was Stan Kroenke getting that Super Bowl, getting that stadium, getting the team to move, winning the Super Bowl. Everybody got paid. Everybody got paid. Arizona Football Cardinals. Colt McCoy. I'm watching him on Hard Knocks. I watched the first episode. Watch the first one. The second one should be very, very entertaining. Mizzou's own Marcus Ghost. I saw him getting his shine on in the first episode. I think the second episode, he got a couple speaking lines. I got to hit him up on the Twitter and give him my Denzel advice. But Arizona, Colt McCoy beat the Rams. Is there any chance that Matthew Stafford needs to click his heels and say, I'm not in Detroit anymore, and wake up and realize he got that big-ass house in L.A.? Make it make sense, Drake. I can't. I told you this is going to happen to the Rams. I told you. Preseason, I saw this coming. When they gave the GM the money and the coach the money the same day, live that life, man. Live that life. All righty. That was a pretty wild-ass Sunday in the NFL. Pretty wild-ass Sunday in the NFL. I still don't understand the whole second half of that Buffalo-Minnesota game. So many questions. I wish we could get every team on a Hard Knocks. Every team should do one for the NFL. Their first day back to practice after a win or loss on a Sunday. I want to hear what they actually be going through. I got to hear this shit. Do they really take it the way we think they take it, or they just acting on TV? I mean, those real tears. Was Buda Baker really crying? Was Carr really crying? Now, those were real tears T.O. did. That was some real shit. My quarterback. But Carr, is that real? Do y'all think about this shit Monday, or is it over with for y'all? Because we as fans, when I get done watching the Denver Broncos press conference, I may calm down then, but now I still have questions. I'm going to type them all in today. They can choose to answer or not, but I'm still going to put forth the effort to figure out what is going on offensively with that team. The reporter's not asking the right questions. Well, how do you think Russ look out there today? What? You saw that shit. Come on now. You know the kid got in trouble at school today, so why are you going to let the kid come through the house and say what you do at school today? Get to the point, mom and dad. Don't give a kid a chance to lie. Get to the point of the heart of the situation in Denver. Bench him. Don't let him play next week. Bench him. Sit him down for a little while. It's all right. Go ahead and sit down. You all right? You still on the team? Go ahead and sit down. It does you some good when you get put down in a neutral. Let's sit down. You've been on the go a long time, Russ. Go ahead and sit your ass down a little bit. Maybe that's what we need. I don't want to hear nothing else what you've done other than football. If it ain't about football, I don't care, Russ. I don't care. If you got a baby on the way, I don't give a damn. How are you going to get better than what you've been doing? How about that? We can start there. Motivational Monday. Make it make sense to me. Huh? They had a scavenger hunt in downtown St. Louis at 8 a.m. yesterday with the hopes and possibility of some of you winning free tickets to the soccer game on Wednesday. I heard I missed a hell of a rave over the weekend. They were skating on the roller skates naked, and I missed it. Damn. I seen the pictures. I'm mad I didn't go. I've done a whole lot of things naked. I've always wanted to roller skate naked. Damn it. If college football wasn't going on that day, I would have went, but it was just too much going on in college football. I chose sports over skating in the nude. Good decision, Dre. Good decision. It's just some things I want to do, man, and that's one of the things I want to do. I mean, I want to do it. I mean, I've been to a nude beach. I mean, who hasn't? I've done streaking. I've done naked marathon, but I've never done roller skating naked. Oh, my God. Can't win them all, can we, Dre? Can't win them all. Well, guys, we got a lot of things coming up this week. We have our 500 podcast episode of Who's to Blame this Wednesday. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know. I've been looking at ideas from what TV shows do or what radio shows have done in the past. What do you do to commemorate that special? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I treat them all like they're the same, I guess, but 500, I guess we will see. By the way, if you're out and about, it's that time right now to think about people other than yourself, to help some families out there. It's what I like to call the toy drive. If you stop by Friendly's in South City at 3503 Roger Place, so you go through there, there's a big box right in front, you can donate, drop off an unwrapped toy for a child for the holiday season. It'll be amazing. We can fill up like 5 boxes. I think we're on our second box now. So if you're in the area for the holidays, I think it may be 2 more weeks left or 3 more weeks left before they take the box away. We're going to fill up as many as we can. An unwrapped toy for a kid for this holiday season. You know, do what you can, do your part. If you can, it means a lot. We appreciate it. Make that kid day. You know what Christmas meant to you as a kid, huh? Let's do it for the youngins out there, huh? Let's do it for the youngsters out there. Stop on by that place sometime for sure. You do that for sure. How you doing, Miss Judy? How's Belle Vegas doing? All my Belle Vivians. I love Belle Vegas during the holiday season. I swear you feel like you inside one of the snow globes. I'm telling you, downtown Belle Vegas is off the chain during the holiday season. They got a little Santa shop over there. They got the trolley that look like a sleigh. They got the Christmas music playing. It just makes you just feel all giggity inside. And you can also check out a holiday movie at the Lincoln Movie Theater. Don't forget to break out your phone right now. That way you can get a glimpse of how to get a hold of the podcast, find out more about me, go to the website. You can make a donation to the show if you would like. It's up to you. If you want to do some advertising with me, there's information on that. Whatever it may be, use your phone, hit that QR code, boom. If you're watching it on your phone, like, how can I do it on my phone if I'm looking at you on my phone? Screenshot it and then use it later. Or just go to DreMontez.com. All kind of ways there for you kids. All righty. Well, it's that time of the show again. But we got to end it. And we got to finish thinking about what we're going to do on Wednesday for our 500 podcast episode. You know, should we go outside? Should we go to a venue? I don't know what to do. I'm gonna think of something. I don't know. Should I just have spontaneous guests just pop on and just leave the code up and just have people pop in and say hello? Would that be something? I don't know what to do. I'm gonna think of something creative. But for now, we're gonna get the music going and we're gonna get out of here. You know, it's Monday, and everybody needs a little help every now and then. It's Monday. Do your part. Take some time out. Check on your friends. They may sound okay, but really talk to your friends. Find out is everything okay, especially those ones in those new relationships. Just check on them. Make sure everything all right. Give me double wink, girl. You okay? Clap your hands, brother. She kidnapped you. Talk to me. And don't eat everybody's food either. Yeah, stop that. Stop eating everybody's damn food. And I know people are trying to move this time of year. So there you go. St. Louis Best Moving got you right there. Rico and the crew would take care of you. Got the number on the bottom of the screen as well. Got in there for you, good people. All righty. Well, we're going to get out of here. And after we get out of here, we're going to finish a few of these amazing documentaries that I've gotten captivated in here the past few days. All right, but let's get some music. Again, thank you again, our title sponsor, St. Louis Organics. Appreciate them again. They're located 8088 Watson Road. Stop on by, say what up to the people. Let's get some music on here. All righty. All right. All right, good people. Thanks again for tuning in today to St. Louis Organics presents Montez at Midday. And we will see you later. The words of my great uncle. Peace.